you on joyride. Na 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 na. I'm still doing it. Nah, nah. Hello. On my knees begging you, please won't you take me on a joyride? Hello, Artie and MB. How are we doing? I've been listening to this song on repeat all morning. I have a problem. I guess we'll never find out. I'm in your car, so drive now. I don't even care if I get out alive. Testosterone gel, yay! That's amazing! I love closed captions. Shared chat has not been started yet. No. That's a weird thing. I thought shared chat had started in Rander's chat the other day because it only at one point showed up streaming with. And I was like, share chat. And then minutes later it said sharing chat with. And I was like, Twitch, can you be more clear, please? Take me on a joyride. Closed captions whenever I said testosterone gel. The last time, this time it worked, thought I said Australian gel. And now it thinks I said Australian Joe. Hello, Dragua. Hello, hello. Okay, we have a magic enjoyer and a magic nerd here. More magic tomorrow. More magic tomorrow. Oh, Dizzy has undeafened. I've been a fool. Has the shared chat started yet? Who knows? Here's the correct screen without the correct things on it, because I don't know how to stream, apparently. Hello. No? No what? No what? What are you knowing about? Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. No share chat. Yeah, okay, we don't have share chat yet. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's my fault.
That's okay. I colored my hair a week ago. You've seen it. You've been here while it's been this color. Because you were here for Magic Stream. I'm just dumb. You're not dumb.
I agree with Shaka. Also, hi there, Drago. Hi, Artie. I hope you're both having a lovely day. Hello, everyone else in Shaka's chat.
Yes, hello. MB has very good news that you haven't seen because shared chat wasn't started. MB has testosterone gel.
Oh, that is good news.
So that's very exciting. I'm excited for them. Debatable. No, I'm being nice. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. Don't say that about my friend. How dare you?
We have a mission, Shaka. We have a career mode mission, which I'm gonna jump into and then send you an invite.
Okie dokie.
While you're joining on me, I can read to everyone the mission description. It looks like it's going to be a very exciting one.
Okay. Sometimes I'm nice, Dragua. Sometimes.
Alright, I'm in. Co-op on. Waiting for assistant. Let's invite an assistant.
Invite your assistant, please.
You're my assistant.
Hello, I am the assistant.
So we have a message from Sonia Alamuddin. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean is the location.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I guess means this isn't the lost city of Atlantis.
We came here on... we brought the van on a helicopter.
I haven't seen that yet, oh my goodness. Harper and I hitched a ride on a fishing boat to search where the hand in the sand was pointing. And I know it sounds crazy, but I think we found the lost city of Atlantis. Only it's in the Pacific? Brackets, no wonder it was lost, eh? So should it be the lost city of pacifists? Pacifists?
Pacifists.
Pacifists? Regardless, it's very recently resurfaced, and judging by the clams, it must be over 8,000 years old. Judging by the clams!
Judging by the clams, yes.
Anyway, this palace definitely looks related to those statues in the desert. We need you to head over and give it a clean. There's a lot beneath the dirt that will help us make sense of it. Harper suggested getting in touch with Cal and seeing if Flo can fly you over. Hope that makes more sense to you than it does to me. I'm being moved. Oh, there's the fishing boat.
Artie says we have a new attachment to buy.
Oh, do we?
Also, come round the back of the thing.
Hang on, I'm on my way. Full?
Volcano.
Uh-huh.
Is volcano.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Is there a way to turn off the HUD in this game? I'd love to just get a picture of that.
I have no idea.
Assuming that it would be on the function keys, there is no way to turn it off. Let me see about finding this new thing that we apparently have.
Yeah, because I already said, oh god, this one. Well, I already said, oh god, this one, you have a new attachment to buy.
Oh, it does say new items. Oh, the Prime Vista Pro triple tip nozzle. A 3-pronged nozzle that provides high pressure cleaning over a wide area.
Okay. Sure.
Which we now own. Oh, and there's the helicopter you mentioned.
Oh, this is an extension, okay.
Oh, there's an invisible wall. We can't jump out and swim to the helicopter.
Okay, I'm gonna make a start on the floor.
Papa says, are you drooling too, Wishy? It's impossible for anywhere to smell more delicious than this place. It's like walking into a huge bowl of shrimp cocktail where they got the Mary Rose sauce just right. Dash of Tabasco and a squeeze of lemon.
Oh, you're about to say dash back on it. Okay, that's weird.
Also, the number of cats at the marina was unbelievable.
Yep,
How
it was.
How we got the boat out without a host of feline stowaways, I've no idea. Oh, do we have a ladder around anywhere?
I would hope so.
I don't think the scaffolding is going to be very useful. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to get, like, to the top of this thing to clean the very top side of... There's, like, a little, they call it a pyramidion pedestal, apparently. But there's a little sort of weather vane sculpture-y thing at the top.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to climb up to the top of it.
I need to type on that real quick.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, that
Yay, I'm on top.
next week. You're on top?
Yes.
I see.
I can see my house from up here. No, I can't. I can see my van from up here. Actually, no, I can't either. I assume it's under the helicopter
for extra
somewhere.
squirting. Dear, I'm literally just acknowledging you right now. I'm so sorry. Jesus. I see your clams. I see your 8,000-year-old clams. I see them. I see them.
Wait, 8,000-year-old clams?
Dragua said his clam's 8,000 years old.
Incredible. Oh.
Already well done. No, I don't want to ignore chat. I love chat. That's great.
Agreed.
Mostly. Okay, yeah, this is a time where I've undertaken the floor cleaning, and it's a big floor.
Is there an inside floor?
I'm inside on the floor.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an inside. Hang on, I'm going to come down. Oh my goodness! Also, there's a statue.
A gnome, but a king.
No idea there even was this interior. Oh my god, there's an extra level inside?
Already says that there is so much inside.
Uh-huh. So this was a 2250 job. So, like, that's probably the most money we've ever had for a job. So I guess it shouldn't surprise me that it's a big job.
2250. Jesus, okay. Well, welcome to the stream, guys. This is it.
Uh-huh, probably.
My waves. Artie!
This is really annoying that this is all one bit. I want my nice satisfying dings.
I'll try my best, but...
Not that 2250 RT. A little more 2250 than that.
She knows. Yeah, like there's like, you know, there's a yellow bit of the floor at the front. That could have been one bit of floor. Like for a ding. So are you up on the roof then, I assume?
Yes, I'm at the very tippiest top point of the pyramids.
Gone through the career mode like 3 times now. I need more career mode. Oh wow. How close to end of career mode are we with this one? I know you obviously have a rough progress bar, but like...
Yes, says RT.
Okay.
It's felt like we're in the end game for a while, I must admit.
Yeah. It's felt in the end game since the laser on the statue, really.
Yeah.
And we've had a good few since then. We are at 1% done.
Uh-huh. Oh, whatever's on this, the Pyramidion scroll, this blue stuff here is, might be a bit tough to get through.
Already done 2 full careers at 33, so I'm good with career mode. That's, triple nozzle is really good for the outside, okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't technically started second career, but I'm learning for second career. I think I should hope that's probably enough with career mode for me too.
I hate this triple nozzle. This is awful.
You hate it?
Yeah, well, it's because it leaves a line between each of the the nozzles. I would still probably much rather use the spinny nozzle. Also, I love how they don't tell you that you get the new nozzle. I wouldn't have found that if someone in
if
chat
already hadn't said it. It doesn't if you're the correct distance away. You need to stand back a bit more than you think. Okay, so there's a good way to use it.
I mean, up here, standing back isn't an option, really.
Right, I am listening out for a door knock or a doorbell ring. Apparently there's a delivery coming. What are you bonking for? Also, I didn't hear that. Thank you, sound settings. Thank you, Windows Update. You're amazing.
I'm guessing Draggy was trying to simulate a knock at the door with the bunk noise.
Yes, okay, you are correct. Well done.
Which is very rude, trying to trick our Shaka.
I mean, I didn't hear it, so. Windows messed with my sound settings. I was real life power washing recently,
Ooh.
which is a lot messier than this.
Yeah.
However, if you offered to show me your knockers and then bonked me twice, I would probably be disappointed. I see. I can't remember the last time I heard someone use the word knockers.
Yeah, me neither. I guess Kingo's just a traditionalist, you know?
Yeah.
Exclamation mark, quote, 25. Number this hasn't been used in ages, actually, but it's still burned into my brain.
I should get on that. It's not on my, it's on Dizzy's channel, the code 25.
I'm actually surprised. I would have expected that both bots would have picked that up.
Same. my code 25 is, I'm not sure that a severed leg is clean. There are definitely some quotes in there. I don't know what any of their numbers are, but there are some quotes.
Well, there's at least 25.
Shish, you. What I meant.
Did I actually ding this? I did not ding this. What did I?
I don't have 500 quotes. Right? I could tell you how many quotes I have.
You can do a binary search and find out quite easy.
I mean, I can literally just go to quotes. See what the number. I have 126 quotes.
I have no idea how many I have.
Look, people just didn't quote for a long time, Dracula, so...
It goes like in and out of chat's like fashion and attention span, I think.
Yeah. But like people just didn't quote me a lot for the first while, so...
Like I haven't seen anyone do a Fion quote in ages on
Yeah.
my channel as well.
Yeah, Runners has been streaming a lot longer than I have, to be fair. But like, as a ratio, like, if there's like 4K quotes, I should be way up on quotes with my however many years. Everyone had their own face.
I guess it's also like it depends on the tone of the chat and the stream. Like if chat is pretty wild anyway, then streamer saying something a little bit raunchy or out of contextable feels less quote worthy.
Yeah. Recently I tend to be quoted more when Drago is here, and I say things that I kind of normally say, and then Drago just goes, "Somebody quote that," which I enjoy. Oh, this isn't the 4. This is a separate bit. Okay, that's fine. That's a good question. Can drag you a quote? Can drag you a quote? I believe so. It's due to things being small here, it's regulars only. And you are I think even just having VIP, you get assigned regular automatically.
Yeah, in a bigger community, that would be a safe assumption. But I'm the same. Like, you know, because I don't have any mods. It's that duty is in the sacred hands of well-known and well-respected chatters, like King Gull. I just realized I could probably cause King Gull lots of psychic damage if I, instead of saying I don't have any mods, if I said I don't have any mods anymore. You are well respected.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be? But yeah, I would also tend to assume mod only for most places, but like, you know, it's small here. Artie's basically the only mod. Technically that's not true, but practically that's true.
Okay, this wall is divided up into sections, but I can't see the obvious dividing line between them. Possibly because it's dirty. Ah, there's the line, okay.
Oh, that's
it's weird because, like,
cool one.
There's the yellow cap, and that's not a separate part. But then the blue bit has a dividing line halfway down.
I just don't know if it works like that, King Girl. Like, if the call and quote system works like that. I know it does in some places. I know for a fact that quote is false. Why are you saying I haven't done innumerable crimes?
I really wish I knew what the context for that quote was. Wow.
Same. I know you've done okay, just the one, apparently. Oh my god. Dragula.
Oh, what a personal question to ask.
I'm just exclaiming your name. It's being like, how dare. That is what I'm saying by just saying Dracula. Shut the fuck up. Everyone's mean to me. What would be an impersonal question to ask? What's the square root of 49? That's not a personal question.
Yeah, that too.
No, but yesterday you made like 5 short jokes in the space of like minutes. I'm gonna go for my lunch break so I can buy for the next 30 minutes. You'll have peace. I won't though. King Girl's just as bad as you. With the short jokes anyway. Oh, I get to be in a car with you for like an hour soon.
Yay! But when you're sitting down, I guess Dragula won't be able to tell that you're short.
But Dragula knows. He knows. No, I'm talking about Dragula. Dragula's taking me on a car ride. This is definitely going to be our biggest job yet, right?
I should think so, yeah.
Dizzy's the one taking King Girl on a trip. I see. Where are you taking King Girl, Dizzy?
I don't know. This is the first time hearing of it. I think.
You think?
Possibly to the vets? Oh, okay, yes. Yes, capital K King Girl. Wait, you are a capital K King Girl as well, King Girl.
Yeah, but she disagrees with that.
But you're a proper noun.
She doesn't think she's important enough to be the capital K. And I disagree.
I second that disagreement. Yeah, I would be having the worst time if I was using the triple tip nozzle on this. It would be awful. Maybe it is because I do my power washing from up close normally.
Well, actually, from far away, it's kind of great. Actually, I've just put it on. Oh boy,
Uh-huh.
this floor getting hosed. Oh, I've been kicked.
Oh no, my
Game session was closed by the host.
Oh, I've lost all of my my bits.
It is better on vertical.
478 frames.
Oh no!
Oh no?
I'm saying oh no to your frames.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are we? Is chat still receiving me?
Chat, are you hearing Dizzy on Dizzy's end? I have Dizzy on my end. So.
Wonderful. Oh, I think we may have had an F for the stream. We are hearing on Dizzy then. Okay, wonderful. I will hop back into the thing and hope that it hasn't messed up. Just a big stall. Okay, could be worse. All right, I'm back in. I'll drop you an invite.
I'm gonna quickly go check the door because there should have been a delivery by now, but I haven't heard anything. So,
well, there'll be an invite waiting for you when you get back. Hello, starfish. Hello. Very squishy. Squish, squish, squish. Hello. Oh, there's the van underslung underneath the helicopter. Wow. How is that being held there? It doesn't have any, like, cables or anything. Another starfish.
yeah, I can see how the triple thing would be better on vertical surfaces, but like it's because like you're going up, but it definitely does do a lot of work. I'm gonna stick with yellow rather than green. The green's leaving bits.
I found that as
well.
well.
I'm not happy about.
I wonder what material this is. It's very pretty.
Does it not say?
It says what the stains are made of.
I wonder.
Oh no, it says stone.
Okay.
But like,
Nothing more specific, I guess. Yeah. You want specific stone.
Yes, I am a specific stone kind of a person.
I am aware of them.
Just when doing a geology degree. Or an earth sciences degree, I guess.
If it's not gonna ding in sections, I'll make my own sections.
Yeah, you show them. You show them how they should have dinged it.
I mean, because it is kind of in sections, like visually in sections.
Same with this. Like, there's a yellow section here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's not separate. I can understand why the main bit is all one big slab, because it is all one big slab. But the yellow bit is very clearly distinct bricks piled on top of that.
Yeah.
Big ding. Why have I decided to go around clockwise? I don't know for what reason, but I'm a much bigger lover of anti-clockwise than clockwise. I think I mentally I default to anti-clockwise a lot of the time for doing stuff. When most of the world defaults to clockwise.
I don't think I know what I default to.
See, I think you default to anti-clockwise, because you started here at 6 o'clock, and you've gone up to here at 3 o'clock.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I am going anti-clockwise.
But for some reason today I've gone clockwise, at least around the top.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think as well, playing as many board games as I do, that I would have like a clockwise default ingrained into me, because pretty much every board game defaults to clockwise.
Yeah.
Like for order.
So, chats, tomorrow, Magic is back.
Uh-huh.
We are doing more looking at cards and being excited and being way too in depth and taking a long time to do anything.
Yep.
I love it.
And Hex will be back.
And Hex will be back. Yes, we will have Hex back. And I will be fangirling over all the stuff.
Yes, because it's the two decks that you are to fangirl over.
Yes. I don't know like as much about 7, but I know bits and pieces. I am I think just over halfway done with the floor.
Oh, exciting.
According to the tracker. I feel like I should be more done, but
I guess I'm a little bit over halfway done with these, like the top half surfaces, because I've done 2 of them, and now I've nearly done the third. Maybe 3/4 of the way through the third.
This is a big old one. At least we'll have time between all the messages, because it's going to be a while before we get them.
Yep.
We're only on 8%. Oh, this is a big boy.
Are we more than 8% of the way through the stream?
I don't know.
Yeah, we must be. We're 38 minutes, which is like an eighth. That's about 12.5%. Well, an eighth is 12.5%. We're a bit over 30 minutes. So we're going to be about sort of 13-14% of the way through the stream time.
Is that for 4 hours or 3?
That's assuming 4 hours with no breaks.
Okay, well, I mean, I need a break, so...
Yeah, I know.
I guess this is it for today.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the volcano looks pretty close to ending things, honestly. It is a pity we can't add a third yet.
I don't know, I think I like it more, just us.
I mean, that's fair. I just, like, this is such a big job. Like, just specifically for the massive things, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I'd only want a third for things that were, like, boring to do.
Fair.
Now, maybe the floor where you are is boring to do. Obviously, I don't know. I'm not doing it.
But I do the floors all the time. If I was bored with the floors, I'd ask, could I not do the floors?
Yeah. If you were bored with the floors, you'd be a floorboard.
Like, I'm doing the floors and I'm not complaining about it because I like doing the floors. Autism. Floors.
Oh, I wasn't intending to suggest that. I was just like, you know, that the only reason why I'd want to split it between more people necessarily would be, I mean, I guess like if we were gonna all be chatting, perhaps.
Yeah.
But also, like, if it was boring, because if the more ways you split it, the less of the thing you get to see yourself. There was a horrible fly on my screen.
Oh no.
It's sitting directly where the washer nozzle is, so it's hard
Rude.
to see. Because it looks like a little black blob of dirt on my screen.
Yeah.
Let's just move you on your way. Go away, please. Shoo. King girl.
Like, whenever I've got really big floors, I kind of just, I do, like, one kind of method of doing the floor. Like, I'll do this section, and then I'll do this section, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm not bored, but, like, I need to change it up. So then I'll start going around the edges or something. Instead. I'll just change my method.
You'll call a new method.
Leave me alone, Streamlab.
We got them to not fight for a while, and I don't know why they are now fighting again.
Mine doesn't fight at all.
That's true, yours doesn't fight anymore. It's just mine. The flash when it dings is blinding. Okay, I think that's all of the top bits done on the outside. This is going to be a pain, because the next bit down, like, it goes around something.
Flash when ding. Oh my god, Arnie. No, it's not working. TOS. Not VR.
I mean, I said that it was blinding. Maybe it is working and you just can't see because it blinds you. You know, how would you know?
I think Artie's just seeing the same thing she's been seeing. I don't think she is being blinded.
The lines between the bricks have like shading on them as though they are grimy, but it is not like the kind of grime. It's not grime in game.
Right.
It is just visual grime as part of the texture. That's infuriating slightly.
By the way, I recommend never checking that Steam account value thing. Well, like, the thing is,
I don't even know what that is.
I think it tells you, like, the value of your Steam account. Like, if it's based on the value of games and stuff, like, that's not money I've ever spent. Like, because at least 200 of those games are from Jingle Jam Bundle.
Yeah, and in my case, at least a decent number of them are also going to be from Humble Bundles.
Uh-huh. So it's not like I'd look at it and go, oh, I've spent that much money, because I haven't.
Yeah, and even then, like, you know, all the stuff that isn't, almost none of that will have been at full price. Because Steam is very prolific with its sales.
Well, King Girl's saying the minimum value.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that would count, like, the lowest it's been for sales. I don't know. Doorbell.
Ding dong! Checkers better go flash real quick. Oh, the lowest those items have ever been on sale. I mean, that's not a very helpful metric either. Because, like, just because that was the lowest they've ever been on sale doesn't mean that's what you bought it for.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back. Was that the thing you wanted?
Well, it wasn't for me, it was a parcel for Liam, so.
Oh god, it hurts my eyes to push tab as well. That's very bright.
It's a strange thing, such a high number. The number gives the lowest these items have ever been on sale. Got a separate thing for how much it would cost today to get everything. I see.
I also, considering that Steam is still pretending it's a rental service, like you only get these games under license, so that they retain the right to take them away from you if and when they feel like it. It feels very wrong then to say, well, these are the value. This is the value of the things you have.
Well,
you know, as though you had accumulated it as wealth.
Yeah.
They're also pretending that you don't own it.
Yeah. And this is where we come to, if buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm also not convinced that piracy is stealing specifically anyway, but I think stealing has a very specific sort of meaning.
But that's where that's the way they treat it, though.
Yes.
So, you know. If you're telling me a thing I've bought, I don't own it, then piracy isn't feeling. Go away. Have you seen the thing about the Switch 2 in regards to that?
Oh god, yeah, they're threatening to brick it if they detect that you've done anything they don't like.
As far as I'm aware, that is
Really
literally
cool.
illegal in the EU, so that's not in the EU EULA.
Incredible.
But it is in the EULA of the United States.
I mean, it definitely should be illegal everywhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Americans are still living in a slightly more capitalist dystopia than the rest of us.
Yeah. I think it's kind of the same laws in the EU that kind of made Apple have to change their chargers to USB-C.
Which is, of course, why we left, so that companies could start doing more stuff like this to us.
Mm-hmm. You believe it's a third-party exclusive thing? Steam's equivalent is, this is how much money you've spent in the Steam store, which would explicitly exclude Keem redeems. I see. This is huge! How do you even get up to the next floor?
I was sort of wondering that, actually, when I was in there looking at it.
Or away from outside?
I was just thinking I'll go have a look around. Where are you?
I'm downstairs.
Hello, I'm up here.
Oh, hello, you did it.
Hi. Yeah, you just walk up the side of the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
And there's a window on the... not the front and back, but the two sides.
Okay. Place is huge. How dudes expect you to respond to their dating app profile pictures?
I didn't understand the joke for a while until Kingo made the typo correction.
I saw the typo correction before I read the thing out, so...
I wonder what the most impressive looking fish compared to the difficulty of catching it is. Because pike get big and they're very impressive looking when they're big, but they're also a pain to catch. I wonder if a trout or a carp or something looks big but is actually not that fussed.
I will
I guess you can
ask
tip the
Liam.
trout, and that's probably... I mean, I guess it's going to be skilled, but it's not going to be a fight in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Get Liam on the stream, Shaka, so we can ask him fishing questions.
I would never live it down, and I would never have him off the stream. There would never be a time where he wouldn't be like, "Can I be on stream? Can I be on stream?" So we're not doing that.
Oh no!
It would ruin my life.
Go, I'm gonna mute for a sec because I'm all snuffly all of a sudden because hay fever.
So a quadrant of looks impressive, looks easy versus is difficult, is easy. I mean, maybe I wasn't the one that was contemplating it. Hello, your piece is over! Hello, welcome back. I haven't finished the floor yet.
Oh, the sides are worse because the bit like the little bit that's on next to all the how do words the bit that gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
On the sides, the wall extends all around it, so there's some above, below, left, and right.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas on the others, it's just above, left, and right. If that makes sense.
Kind of. What, like this, Dragula? See, it makes I mean, I guess it's technically quicker, but it's not like... It leaves bits, because I'm not vertical. It's probably better on a vertical, because I'll be going further away. Like, yeah, this is definitely quicker, but it's leaving so many bits. I'm pedantic.
I mean, if you have to go back and do the bits, then it's not quicker, is it?
I'm also using too long a nozzle. I'm only on the short one. Let me use the stubby.
I mean, I pretty much only ever use either the stubby or the long, or the extra long. I don't think I ever use the short one.
I use the short one all the time. I'm constantly on the short one. Like the short extension, not the stubby.
I mean, I guess also, like, I have my face slapped right up against the things I'm washing most of the time, so...
How many bits are there if 3 tips isn't enough to get them all? Just look, the leftover bits is what I mean.
Now, normally I'm very here for leftover bits.
You shouldn't with the yellow nozzle.
By the shape of me.
You shouldn't with the... What was that? What did you...
I was talking about how I like eating leftovers.
I see. You shouldn't with the yellow nozzle on floors you're super close to. You shouldn't, be close with the yellow nozzle? Yeah. And yes, there's nothing wrong with enjoying food. See, like, there's loads of bits left now. You shouldn't use any extension. I like the short extension, though. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I've been playing wrong the whole time.
I mean, you should do it the way you like, but also you've consistently been doing these jobs faster than me anyway, so... Like, I don't think the way you're playing is wrong.
The bits that are left are tiny. And they're everywhere. We're doing all these solo. I have a way. Yeah, you have a way. And that's fine.
I see Artie is custoning it.
I can't say I wasn't. Oh my god. Izzy said it. I was thinking it. Artie's also said it.
Poor Kirsten as well.
She knows.
Getting caught in the crossfire.
She knows.
Does know. She says explicitly herself.
Literally, if I ever played Planet Zoo on stream, she would never be here. Because it would distress her if I was doing things wrong.
I should get back to playing Prehistoric Kingdom at some point. It's had some big updates since I last played it. Which is Planet Zoo, but for dinosaurs, if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah. Or House Flipper. I mean, like, just games like that. There's so many little bits! Floor, just be done, please! I don't even see your dirt anymore. Oh, cry. Please, floor.
I think an interesting product of the internet age is that we now say the word cry when something is like distressing but not distressing enough to actually cry about.
I say cry so much.
I do too.
Oh, cry. But I can't see the dirt, Artie. I can't see it. Vertical. Wait. Bum, 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 bum.
Hello.
Hello.
Gosh, we timed that well. I've literally just come back myself.
Excellent. Okay.
Hoppy into game again. Hello.
Oh, there's loads of tiny bits.
Oh, I was trying to do the Minecraft hello where you spam crouch, but it doesn't work in this because if you spam crouch, you just.
I did get tea. Yes. Hello, Salty. My problem is I feel like I can't see the dirt in this. Where is your dirt? Where is your dirt? I mean, I can't see the dirt anyway because there's literally tiny little specks.
Oh no.
Or also has bits that look like dirt but aren't. What, sorry?
I said, would a second pair of eyes help?
Maybe you'll probably spray one bit and it'll fucking thing.
That has been known to happen, unfortunately. But yeah, all of the surfaces here do have, grainy bits in them. It's
yeah,
very...
like this. Like, whenever this is about to dry, this tiny bit, this looks like dirt. It's not dirt. But, like, I'm tabbing all the time.
Yeah.
There's a fly in the room! Frodo, wake up! No. This is atrium floor centerpiece, this is atrium floor. I mean, there might be tiny bits around it. Just the edges are sometimes problems.
Yeah, I often find that, when I've done that, I've just randomly been spraying in, corners and edges.
Okay.
Like
that.
Done.
It's done. Okay. Yeah, edging is hard. Yeah. Thanks,
I'm
Dragula.
sorry for my chat. I'm very snuffly, and I can't easily mute for it. I have taken my my hay fever tablets. I was thinking actually as I took them when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
You know the antihistamine cream for bites and stings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We always used to call that. I guess probably because I misspoke it once when I was very little. I imagine we always used to call that anti-hissing cream.
Uh-huh.
And it's just a shame that it doesn't really. Anti-hissing pills don't sound as cute and charming and friendly, you know.
Whenever I was below 5, we found out that my sister is allergic to penicillin.
Oh, uh-huh.
And whenever I heard this, I told everyone at school that my sister was allergic to pencils.
Aww.
No, I'm not, Dragula. Anti-hissing pills are what you give to cat girls to get them to behave. Oh my.
Is hissing misbehaving for a cat?
No.
I don't think I'd consider that a misbehavior.
No. Speaking of,
Has a cat arrived on stream?
no, there's paw prints in the dirt.
Oh. Look at that. How did the mayor's cat get all the way out here?
I mean, it mightn't be the mayor's cat. Like, there are many cats.
That's true, I guess. How did any of them get all the way out here?
I mean, or it suggests that, like, the human has done something to upset the cat, like, if it's towards humans.
Yeah, like if I saw a cat hissing, the first thing I would assume was that I had transgressed one of that cat's boundaries. And I think I'd much rather that it hissed in that situation than did basically any other response that it could do.
Yeah.
You know, like I'd much rather a dog growled than bit. Let's have an automatic hiss reflex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable. That's an adorable solution to a problem.
Like, the thing is, if you've, like, rescued, like, technically feral kittens, like, they're so young, they're only feral because they were fucking born outside. Like, they're at the point where you can socialize them and they'll be fine. They will just automatically keep hissing at you. And you just hold them and overcome them with cuddles and be like, no, this, you will like this, don't worry. Whereas if you did that to an adult feral cat, you're gonna get, like, you're gonna, yeah.
Scratch and bone.
But yeah, kittens born in captivity also do hiss. Yeah. Yeah, it was literally just their reaction to smelling anything different. They're just like, oh, hey, you two play this game when I need to piss all the time.
I mean, to be fair, this is the only game that I take a break in during normal stream hours, so maybe it is having an effect.
Well, it's not, though. You take breaks because of me.
I mean, yeah, but I always find that, like, when we take a break, it was a good time to have taken a break.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I wanted to, I absolutely could just sit here and talk to my chat or both chats while you went off. But no, I find I need the break as well.
Like, you did sometimes go for breaks during Baldur's Gate.
That's true, actually.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong there. I had forgotten.
All the same. Oh my god, this. Why is this all the same thing?
Maybe there's some kind of engine limitation where they don't want to split it into too many different pieces. Because, like, on a lot of the big jobs, I found that small things that should be split up aren't.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the biggest job by far.
But yeah, Dracula has a point. You should take breaks. It is bad to sit down for hours on end. Like, me taking breaks every hour is how, like, because you sometimes are like, I don't know how you stream for so long. I take a break every hour. How I end up streaming for so long. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to stream for so long whenever I do big long streams.
Fair. I also feel like if I took a break every hour, I'd never get anything done.
That's
but yeah,
a fair point.
I do understand that one can lead to the other, I suppose.
Oh, apparently your stream schedule on Twitch says Baldur's Gate 3, which...
Really? Still? Oh my god, that's so out of date. Oh my goodness. It probably still says Hollow Knight on Saturdays as well.
This is why I don't put my schedule on Twitch, because I would never update it.
Has it at least updated to me doing Saturdays instead of Mondays?
You say has it updated, as if you aren't the one that needs to update it.
Oh yeah, have I updated to that? There was a time when I tried to keep on top of the Twitch schedule, but for the last, I don't think I guess obviously I haven't touched it in months, maybe years, but yeah, I haven't touched it in a while. I sort of fell out of keeping up with it.
No, Dracula's right. Like, I've never really known a streamer to update everything everywhere all the time. That's true. Thing is, like, I have tried at kind of the start of every semester to go, this is my idea for a schedule. I post it in the Discord channel for a schedule, and then eventually it just falls by the wayside, and I don't do anything about it in the channel.
Uh-huh. This is the way.
It becomes oops all co-working. It really does. It's like, oh god, I've got so much work to do. Here is co-working and maybe one game a week. Or rather, one game stream a week. Oh, I know you're not complaining. Don't worry.
Where have I missed?
No, I'm finishing. This is me finishing second year.
Oh, this inside bit counts. Okay. Weird.
This is me finishing second year. Dragula, I got accepted into my course when we were driving to TwitchCon Paris. And I started the course that year. There has been a TwitchCon between then. I know it's illegal. I agree, okay?
This is a very stupid, like, partitioning of the different pieces here.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you go up to the second floor at any point... Actually, you can come up to the second floor now.
How do I get to the second floor?
Right, go outside,
I'm
and then
outside.
wander around the side anti-clockwise till you see me.
Oh, I just kind of went inside. Okay, here, sorry. I'm here.
Yeah. So the big outside surface is Palace Pyramid Wall.
Yeah.
And this is also Palace Pyramid Wall, until it just transitions across this boundary line here to Gallery Floor magically.
I see.
How stupid is that?
I'm sorry, Dracula. I know time is a thing. I know. I'm sorry. Where was I? I was right.
But maybe you've discovered the counter magic for if Dracula mentions that you're short ever again? Question mark?
Maybe. I mean, that would rely on me remembering to use this against him. You turn 33 this year, right?
That's true, Kingle, it is.
Are you sweet summer child? Why am I a sweet summer child? Did you not mention 33 earlier? Am I silly? Did I misread things? Okay. I mean, that's close to being this year. I will be 31 this year. In October. So, like...
3 years older than you, basically.
2
years.
Two and a bit, yeah. So almost 3 years. Yeah, I mean, time, like, the illusion of time, like, it all, like, you know, a year when you're 10 is a tenth of your life. A year now is 1/30th of my life. You know, it's all very relative.
Does that mean that if you, like, had some form of powerful amnesia where you couldn't remember stuff, time would feel like it slowed down again?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because a year would only be, like, a tenth or whatever of your remembered life?
Maybe. They're just trying to say, wow, good maths. Look, I did a big calculus exam the other day, and I did real good. I know I haven't got results, but, like, I'd be surprised if I did not do real good maths.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm doing the wrong bit. I'm being a fool. Whoops.
No fool. Yeah, I came into that exam going, wow, I do maths good. That's called clinical depression, Dizzy, and yes, I mean, yeah, things did seem to move slower whenever I was clinically depressed. That is true. I was about to say I do good maths, but not good words, but I knew someone else would say it for me. So, thank you, Dragula.
Yeah, I feel like when I've been in my most, like, depressed, time has felt like it's moving past quicker, just because it like, I don't notice and suddenly it's, like, March or May or whatever, you know?
I mean, yes, but, like, at a day level, I feel like things were, like... Yes, I was... already has said the words before me. Days went by slowly, weeks and months rushed by. Yes, every day felt like the longest time in my whole life. But then suddenly it was months later.
Fair.
Oh, we're 1% away from a message.
Uh-huh. Better be a good one after all of this washing.
I've got you playing Spyro again. Ooh.
I've actually never played Spyro. Well, that's not true. I've played about, like, 5 minutes of Spyro.
As I say, I've played a lot of Spyro 3. And some Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, the game that was on the PlayStation 2.
The 18-rated H-game sequel?
No. Oh my condolences! I've never thought about playing Viscera Cleanup, actually.
I would probably hate playing this directly at detail. From what I've seen of it, and admittedly what I've seen is almost entirely the professional stream every Jingle Jam, but it seems like one of those super unnecessarily grim games. Not as bad as Crime Scene Cleaner, which would be just miserable to play, but yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy Viscera.
To be honest, there's a lot of, well, Viscera.
Yeah, a lot of Viscera generally means it's not the sort of game for me.
Yeah. I was waiting for that, Dragula. Don't worry. You don't need to apologize. There's no need. Sorry. Yeah. Fun fact, actually, Enter the Dragonfly is the first Spyro game I played and the first Spyro game to come out in a console in my lifetime. So, this is such an awkward part. Oh, I hate this. The steps are awful. I'm gonna do all of the steps
Oh, no.
now. Get them out of the way. Like a weird lip. It is a really buggy, rushed mess of a game, yeah.
Alright, Calvin Miller has messaged. Hi, it's Cal. I'm on my way back to Rushless to see what's going on. Calvin Miller, you mad lad, stay away.
Yeah, he should not be doing that.
There have been reports of volcanic activity across the entire Pacific Rim. This really doesn't sound good.
No. Someone recently released an unofficial patch for Enter Dragonfly. Oh, that's cool. PDB like 92% done, the volcano explodes and covers everything and such.
That would be bad. I must admit, I feel like I've been misled by Theon streams, because they've definitely been allowing me to labour under the impression that, like, the main driving factor behind the plot of Powerwash was that the volcano had already gone off and covered everything in muck. And so far, nothing that we've done has been covered in muck by the volcano, apart from maybe the fire helicopter.
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't know anything about the storyline at all before we played.
I knew there was a volcano, and that there was muck. And I think I knew there were gnomes, possibly. I think I might have seen someone grabbing some gnomes at some point on the stream. While I'm not a volcanologist, I sort of
You're
assume
not?
from... No, I'm not. I sort of assume from this distance, like if we stayed inside the pyramid, we'd be pretty safe if the volcano did go off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're relatively far away, and like, yes, it might throw out bombs and stuff, but I don't think any of them that get this far are gonna be able to do anything at all significant to the structure of this pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Except cover it all in soot, which we'd be mad about.
Yes, that's true. But we'd be alive to clean it off again.
Oh, okay, we'd be able to do our job, that's fine.
I mean, the people who are paying us to do it might not be alive, depending on where they are. I mean, maybe if they're in the boat, they'll probably also be fine.
Clean the flying debris as it comes down, and it won't get covered in soot.
We're gonna make a ring around the pyramid with our power washers.
Yes.
And, like, shoot down every incoming object as it comes towards us. Just actually talking about, like, stuff raining from the sky and things has reminded me of a video I saw. I follow a TikTok content creator called Odd Pride, who does a variety of things. But one of the things she does is she talks a lot about, like, paleontology and anthropology. Mm-hmm. And she had a very sort of moving video about recently about like what it must have been like to experience the end Cretaceous extinction from the perspective of a late Cretaceous bird, and like
Aw.
you everything around you catches fire, like every forest around you catches fire, and so you take flight and you fly away, and everywhere you fly to, the forest is already also on fire, and you keep flying, and everything is on fire, and everything that is big is like either burning to death or panicking and running away or choking to death on smoke and ash.
Yeah, that seems real bad.
Yeah, it was very like touching and emotional. She does that a lot. She's very good at bringing, I guess, sort of an anthropomorphized human element to stories like that. This is fine.jpg.
This is fine.
I've always wished that there were more stories, or at least some stories that I had read about like what it must have been like in the immediate aftermath. Because we always see stories that are like the extinction of the dinosaurs is imminent, we gotta escape or something. I'd love to see sort of a kind of a post-apocalyptic style story set after the impact, or potentially like during the time of the impact but some way away. Because, you know, like, you always see, like, the meteor in the sky, you always see it streaking down and it crashes somewhere, you know, some number of miles away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, what if you're in the other side of the world? You're in modern-day China, let's say. And, like, you know, without... Like, you've been seeing this bright light growing in the sky for a little while, sure. But then one day, out of nowhere, the sky is just covered in soot and ash.
Yeah.
And it never goes away. You know, the ash cloud, the darkening of the sun, is estimated to have lasted from months to years of just no sunlight. And you don't know why, and everything around you is obviously dying because there's no plant life. There's nothing to support anything anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that would be a really interesting story that I've never seen told. I'm sure someone has told it at some point, but, like, I've never seen that told. And I'd really be interested to. Maybe they should make a sequel to the hit movie 65, featuring Adam Driver.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
It's a fine movie. Like it's a fun enough movie. It is a terrible dinosaur movie.
Okay.
It is. You watch that and you think like Jurassic Park. All of your sins are forgiven.
Okay.
Apart from the fact that maybe this movie wouldn't exist without Jurassic Park, but like. The models in it for dinosaurs are just really truly bad. Half of them aren't even recognizable as whatever it is they're supposed to be, and considering that dinosaurs are like incredibly charismatic, and a lot of the common ones are well known anyway, and considering that I'm a dino nerd who stands a higher than average chance of recognizing them, the fact that the models are unrecognizable is like, how did you mess up this bad?
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, I'm confident that you could render in Blender, maybe not like a more like authentic looking textured Ankylosaurus, but you could certainly do one that is more recognizable as an Ankylosaurus.
You mean the general you, right? You don't mean me, you.
I mean you specifically, because I know you've struggled with Blender in the past.
I've been better with it now. I struggled with it in the past in the way of I wasn't immediately good at it, so I went cry, scream, throw away a whole module.
But yeah, no, you could absolutely, you specifically could absolutely make a better Ankylosaurus than they did.
And then whenever I was given the opportunity to just do a repeat project over the summer, I also went, I'm not good at this. And then I ended up having to repeat the module because if I didn't actually get off my arse and do it, I wouldn't make it into third year. So I've done it now. I only got results for the first assignment and there was 3, so who knows how it went. Hopefully well.
I have faith.
Yes, okay, I definitely default to counterclockwise. I'm realizing. From what I'm doing. I feel like from what dirt is left, compared to the big floor, this is actually going to be a generous thing on this bit.
That's good news. Not like the last one where we had to hunt down scraps.
Mm-hmm.
It's always floors
Jesus, that was
generally, they make you do the
flashbang.
hunting down scraps. Oh yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it?
But yeah, that was a very generous thing in comparison. But like, this is also a floor thing I'm doing, but it was a very big combined thing. I've now moved on to the podium, though. Oh, I pressed too many times. Right, this is definitely the only job we are getting done on this stream.
Uh-huh. I think we might be lucky to finish it on the stream, or we might have to go a little bit long if we want to.
Yeah.
Given that we are still only 22% of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like ages ago that Calvin Miller sent us his message for 20%, so...
It was minutes ago.
Perhaps I'm just losing track of time then, because if you'd said it was 15 minutes ago, I would have believed you.
I don't think it was that long.
Oh, my hands are suddenly all cramped up for a sec.
I don't know.
Oh, I was just saying, I had to take my hands off the keyboard so you couldn't hear me. Because I needed to give him a stretch and a flex.
Uh-huh. I know people watching my stream probably think I'm not doing this very methodically, but I don't like switching between positions when I'm doing things, so I'm just getting the underlip bits.
Can someone quote, "I don't like switching between positions" in Shaka's chat?
Literally, I was thinking the sentence, and I was like, I shouldn't actually say this.
Huh.
And then I did anyway. Is there a ladder? Did we?
I didn't see one. I didn't look for one at any great length, though. I can go have a quick check around the outside.
No, you're fine. I was just wondering. Need it.
I don't know what use the scaffolding is even supposed to be, because like it doesn't go up high enough to get to the top of the pyramids.
I could probably get that thing, but it's just gonna be awkward, I think, without... there's a fly in my room. Odo, wake up! You're sleeping on the job. Doing the fiddly bits on the bottom to middle of the outside of the pyramid. That's what I'm already saying the scaffolding is good. I pay her in food and dreamies and licky lick treats. And chicken and ham.
And you cover her medical expenses.
And I cover her very high cost medical expenses. She is an expensive little creature. A month into her first year, like the month after she turned 1, she probably cost me about $2,000. I do all that because I love her, yes. But it would be nice if she got the flies out of my room for me. No, don't tell her that. Rude.
I don't think it's fair to love somebody, but also ask them to, like, you know, carry some of their weight.
I mean, she's not very big. She doesn't have that much weight. It's a very small cat. Look, there's often very buzzy flies in here during the summer, and they make sensory bad. I say such good English sentences.
I think we all understood. I understand very viscerally because I hate when anything flies like at or near my face.
Oh, I know you guys understood. I'm just saying I didn't do English very good.
Like it's to the point where you know how in Minecraft on Viz's server I've been doing a lot of bee stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually sometimes a bit of a problem being around all the beehives that I've made because they make the buzzing noise. And obviously, because I got my headphones on sometimes, it's like, well, it's like they're buzzing right in my ear. Which is, it's just a very visceral reaction to me.
I literally shudder sometimes whenever a fly comes near me. I just did a second ago. I'm like, ugh. Did we decide yes or no on ladder, or did we not decide at all?
I couldn't find one when I had a look around. You could come up to the second level and do a jump off, maybe?
Maybe.
Depending on what it is you're trying to get to.
Parkour!
The portion of the stream where Dizzy plays Goat Simulator will more or less shortly be coming to an end, because I've kind of done all the upper bits of the outside nearly. I've got the roof bits.
No, I fell!
each of the side and front back extensions. Oh no! Increment your shackles off roof counters, everyone.
Parkour! Parkour!
But yeah, like I've got some roof bits to do, but all of the upper bits of the pyramid are done. Or will be done once I finish this last one. And I'll come and join you and do this. Take on the second floor.
Still need to do the walls and the pillars and everything downstairs. Like, I'm just doing the statue podium and stuff now. I can't uncrouch where I am. I'm having a bad time.
Oh no, I do hate it when you get stuck like in the crouched or prone position.
No!
Yay, ding!
Did a thing.
Maybe I'll do all of these actually. These side roof bits, or these side sticky out bits. Before I head inside.
I'm hoping the statue is going to be generous, but I fear it won't be. I'm awkward. Oh, the trident's separate too. It has so many separate things. Why? It could just be statue. It could just be statue.
This thing is called a palace pediment, and I'm realizing I do not know what a pediment is.
I don't think I've ever heard the word pediment.
Presumably, it's the opposite of an impediment.
Fair.
But, like, what does that mean in practice?
Right, I've had one thing on one thing on the statue. But it has statue backpack, statue trident, statue symbol.
Considering how many things are not divvied up in this map, the fact that they have divvied up that is strange to me.
Statue symbol done, okay. It's the triangle, it's the usually triangle bit at the top of front classical style buildings, the pediment. That's what we're talking about.
Does it have any relation to the word impediment?
Statue, I know there are going to be bits that are near the floor that I'm not getting yet.
Ah, okay. I think this is what the scaffolding is for.
Yeah, I already said like the middle bits. Impediment is derived from impede. Okay, trident done. It's just a statue now. This is. Oh no! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall! Going better than I expected. Now we want to jump. Teeny tiny little bit. Okay, statue went way better than I expected, actually.
Yay!
Okay.
Well, that was a nice, generous thing. I think it's interesting as well that this is Palace Archway, as though there were anything here that wasn't Palace.
Yeah, I guess. But they do that on a lot of maps, like.
That was a super generous thing, my goodness.
Yay! I love a generous thing. I think the ding emote is one of my most used emotes now.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised.
And clonk, obviously. Ding has surpassed your clonk. Oh, wow. Ding Kong Bonk. I need to look at the other one. Country Love, Shaka Love, Salty Excite, Abby Bonk. Country Wave. Oh my god, Country Wave is the cutest thing ever.
It is a cute duck, it's true.
One of these back here is called Rear Octopus Wall.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm doing a pillar and I just kind of went up and I was like, octopus? Why does it say octopus?
Can you see a picture of an octopus?
I mean, I think so, yes. Yeah, there's a rear octopus feature. But it's very dirty.
The other option was me coming down to check if you had an octopus on your rear. Go. No, I fell.
No.
Do we increment the counter if I fall, but like I don't fall all the way off?
Yes, you fell. A rear octopus too, just like in those drawings, are woodcut prints. In the case of Hokusai? I don't know. I really need to drink my thicker.
Does it keep going cold?
Well, it's not cold, but it's like at the temperature where I should probably drink most of it and finish it very soon.
Glug glug.
The person who did that famous wave paint is possibly the first example of tentacle erotica. I see. I see.
I think I actually know the specific image that Artie is talking about.
called The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. Oh, King Cross just gone to look at that, actually. Just feel so incongruous coming from the person who is so famous for the great wave of I can't say words today.
Kanagawa? Or possibly Kanagawa?
One of those is probably right. I'm not going to try and say either, because my mouth will fail me.
I mean, I assume that's just because, like, art styles have evolved and changed in the however many 100 years since that was made. I assume it's hundreds of years. I don't actually know, but if it's the very first, I assume it must be a while ago.
Yeah, you would think so. Early 19th century.
I think if you'd asked me to guess, I would have said 17 or 18 would be the first two digits, so more or less what I was expecting. If I had to put a guess on it. It is kind of crazy in a way that actually the first known one is that young. You know, considering that people have been telling stories about animals and humans for, you know, thousands of years, because the ancient Greeks had them at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we know about, like, tens of thousands of year old mythologies, but maybe even that far back.
Zeus. And Zeus the Horny Swan, again.
Zeus the Horny Swan brackets reprise.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come in now and start doing work on the upper floor.
Okay. It's all the outside done.
Like, it's not all the outside done, but I think that's all of the...
That's fine.
Oh, mate, actually, no, there's a little bit of outside that's above this level. Maybe I'll go do that first.
I didn't even... Like, I looked at Dragua's message multiple times, and I did not even see that it said Henry.
Me neither. here's a question, actually, based on the octopus conversation. Given that sex work is often said to be the oldest profession, and all like a lot of cave paintings and stuff tend to show like hunters and animal scenes. Is furry artist the second oldest profession?
I don't think so, but that's funny. I went to a talk on the history of furry art, but the oldest examples were like Beatrix Potter area. Okay.
I don't actually know when that is. I don't know when Beatrix Potter was doing things.
And like not like that long ago in the grand scheme of things.
Oh, that's very recent.
Yeah. Okay, that's all the pillars done on the first floor.
Congrats. Yeah, like what Artie was saying, I was about to say, like, you know, surely there must be some pretty horny art of some of the Greek animal adjacent monsters, and I was going to say the Minotaur specifically as an example. Well, yeah, but if I want horny art, I think Greece before I think Egypt. I'm sure Egypt had some, but it's not like, you know, the Greeks are famous for their art of a whole variety of things, really, in that area. That's true, actually, Artie. I guess, like, it would be an easy way to distinguish quote-unquote furry art from any other art of, you know, sort of anthropomorphized characters. Like, I don't think that farthing wood is horny, is furry art, for example. Even though it does have animals and they are sort of anthropomorphized in a way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe furries do consider farthing wood to be furry art. I don't know. I live next door to the furry community, but I'm not actually in it. Sort of thing.
I'm so confused by their decision on separation. There is like... There is a bit that's called entrance wall, right? And there is a bit of it that is, like, just inside.
Uh-huh.
But also loads of it is on the outside. So I thought I was starting a thing that is inside. I was not. Oh well. I've committed now. Do the outside bit first. Mexican Duckula and Danger Mouse are also furries. Furries are just anthropomorphized animals. The degree of anthropomorphication is a factor, but ultimately almost irrelevant. I see.
No, I fell.
I'm not really a furry, but I'm very furry adjacent. There's a lot of furries in one of the adjacent communities to Tabbies. Yeah, like, there's just so much... Yeah. That was good words. I did really well there with words. There is a lot of adjacency.
I mean, to some extent, if you move in like nerdy online spaces, you're never going to be more than 4 doors down.
Yeah.
Three doors down if you're queer.
Why am I sliding so? Oh, Disney Robin Hood definitely is. Absolutely.
See, I guess with a lot of sort of like mainstream stuff like that, I'm hesitant to include them as like furry art, just because I feel like to be furry art, it has to be. I would think it had to be done with like a furry sort of intention. Oh, I'm getting a call. Give me a sec.
Okay.
It was a spam caller.
Nice.
I lost track of what I was saying, but there was something along the lines of like, I feel like I wouldn't consider something furry unless it was like designed to be furry, if that makes sense.
Fair.
And no, I guess I don't think that they tripped and fell into him being a fox, but I think that children's media often uses animals because they're kind of sort of softer and more detached than
Yeah, I guess.
than maybe they're also easier to draw. I don't know. Maybe there's a purely sort of pragmatic reason for doing it as well. Oh, kitty paw prints.
More kitty paw prints.
I think they're kitty paw prints. They could just be droplets, I guess.
I might. Oh.
Are you doing outside stuff now?
Well, I just wanted to do the. Come down here. I want to explain my. Right. So, I started here. Right.
Yes.
This is the entrance wall. This is also the entrance wall.
Yes.
And then I felt weird about leaving the mosaic wall in the middle dirty. So I'm doing the mosaic wall. And getting it out of the way. That's the only outside I'm doing right now. How do I...
We are not very far away from our next message.
Woo! We are 2.5 hours in.
I was sort of thinking we're about an hour and a half since our first break, but I wasn't entirely sure when our first break was.
It was just about an hour or so. So yeah, we're about an hour and a half after it. Can I do this? Can we go for a break soon? But I'd like to get this mosaic wall finished.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I didn't intend to do any outside. But it just so happens that that's what happened. It just so happened that that's what happened. Good shot.
You try and keep it all inside, and sometimes it just leaks out a little bit.
Hey, would you say it like that? Yeah, I intended to start, like, doing the walls inside, but part of the wall inside was also outside.
Presumably it'll be the same at the back, but at least you'll know now.
Yeah. Yay, okay, mosaic wall done. How do we define it as... How do we define it as designed to be furry compared to just being an anthropomorphized animal? I don't know.
I guess that, like, I don't have a firm answer for that. Like, that's just the vibes that I would have.
I think we should default to the furries on this, honestly. Yeah, might we have a break?
Yes, breaks are good.
Thank you. Okay.
I will position myself up on top, staring out at the ominously glowing mountain.
Mm-hmm. I
I'll
would
see you
say if there's an emphasis on the bitties. No, but that's what I'm saying. Not all. That's what we've said before. Like, if you're using bitties in the way I think you are, Dragua, one of the oldest people here, and you're saying the word bitties at me. Like, not all of it's sexual. Like, so
Yeah.
not all furry art is sexual. So I don't think that that's really a point that matters. King girl, oh my god. Right, break time. Dear lord.
Yes, break time. Oh, I just done a big stretch. Oh, ow.
Don't be ow. I'm trying to keep your stream from getting banned. I mean, look, I don't think Twitch notices me, really, so it's fine. Okay, be back soon.
See you in a bit.
Hello. How are we doing? I was scrolling TikTok when I was on break. And now I have the Kim Possible theme tune stuck in my head. So, that's fun. So I wish my hair would just, like, do this all the time. I like it like this. This is my favorite. Why not all time? We do a wait. Oh, I've got my head. Call me.
Hello.
Me. Hello. I've got the Kim Possible theme tune in my head.
I don't think I have ever watched an episode of Kim Possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was scrolling through TikTok on break. And there was someone dancing to the Kim Possible.
Ah.
Having a very frustrating time with the Spyro 1 level. Oh no. Is it a flying level?
I misread it and thought that she said she was having a frustrating time with the first Spyro level.
Oh right, okay.
And I was like, wow, the first level's that rough? Damn.
It's been pretty okay since the first one, I see. I'm excited to play more Spyro. Excited for a game to not take me 4 months to complete.
To be fair, Hades didn't take you 4 months to beat.
No, I said complete, though. But yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I could have been done when I got the, like, the credits. I could have been done when I got the epilogue.
You could have been done when you got your first clear if you'd wanted to.
Well, I mean, that's not the game finished, though.
No, it's not the game finished.
Oh, mother's just... How much do you think you need shopping this weekend? Liam looking for me to go camping with him.
Ooh, more shack every time. We've got a new message. I don't know if you're here and ready to.
I mean, I'm listening. I'm typing out a message, but I'm listening.
So Harper Shaw brackets new number, which we think is the scientists from the future, says, "Wishy, that statue is of you, right?" Oh, and then it's gone away. Give me a sec. Yeah, Wishy, that statue is of you, right? How does it feel to be worshipped as a god by an ancient underwater civilization destroyed thousands of years before your birth? Question mark. A little odd? Question mark. I haven't had a look at this statue in a while. I haven't had a look at it since you cleaned it, but apparently it's us.
It's us?
That's what the message says.
Oh, but with a trident. I guess the backpack's power washy, I guess, but...
Oh.
I'm drifting my
Yeah.
space freighter around a planet's starport, so I'm having a great time. Should I technically be working? Yes. Do I care? No. I mean, it's Friday. If you can get away with it, like...
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Of course! The 3 tips of the new washer!
Yeah.
That I'm not using. And I didn't know if you are either.
I mean, I used it once. I assume you're doing space things in Elite Dangerous, Dracula.
He's just playing Breath of the Wild. I've seen people go to space in Tears of the Kingdom, to be fair. I don't think you're supposed to, but they have.
Where is your dirt? There's a tiny piece of dirt. Where is the dirt? Please ding. It's so tiny. The light is so tiny. Where's the dirt? Yay, dirt.
Yay! Dinged! This is vaguely displeasing. I don't know if it's going to be tremendously easy to get this whole thing from one spot.
Uh-huh.
I might have to move it to one side. And if I move it to one side, because it's like nicely symmetrically placed in the middle, I'll probably also have to move it to the other side to get the corresponding bit on the other side.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I mean, good job of doing it,
Hardy. I
Artie.
mean, yeah, well done on doing it, but oh my god. That is, yeah.
It's like when you say to someone, like, come help me look for this thing. I've been looking for ages and I can't find it. And then as soon as they're in the room, you find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless there's gonna be a very generous ding. The outside of these little, like, scrollwork bits on the front,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to move the scaffolding to get. But it's okay, because I think I'll have to move it for the other side of the figureheads anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So not much is really being lost.
Oh, it's nice to have regular dings again.
Uh-huh.
I'm currently doing like all the trim on the wall, so it's separated into separate bits.
Also, what Kinga said is very sweet. I feel like we should acknowledge that.
About Dylan being Artie's good luck dog.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't sure if you were talking about that or the vaguely displeasing comment.
That's less sweet and more grown-inducing.
Oh. You guys are cute.
Aw.
And yes, we are all very glad that you're here.
Indeed.
Dracula has finally answered me! Really, he was very caught up in Elite Dangerous. I was getting a drink. I need you to talk about playing Elite Dangerous more, because I need to associate it with you. And right now you only mention it very sometimes. And it's still associated in my brain with a person I really, really hate. So I would like to not have a visceral reaction every time I see the word see you talking about Elite Dangerous. To be honest, I play most of this when I'm working from home. That is fair. Everyone play Elite Dangerous so I can form a new association in my brain, please. That would be great. I have literally never played it.
I only have a very loose idea of what it is, and I think half of that idea is probably actually EVE Online.
Those are different games! That's a long time, Dracula.
Big ding! Oh yes, I found this rare octopus wall as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I will rain down dirty water on all of the nice bits that you've just been cleaning. Or at least
Luckily
that's how
that
this is
doesn't
like in real life.
Yeah, luckily that doesn't happen in game. I thought it had an always present online component. I would not know. Spaceflight sim at its core, but also has a complex galaxy-wide economic system, trading, fighting, a little buggy you can race around on planets with, first person walking around on planets and combat, and exobiology, etc., etc. Interesting.
Oh, I like some exobiology.
Technically always online, but you can play single player. Your single player actions still influence the multiplayer universe. You just won't be bothered by real life people, only NPCs.
That sounds like ideal, honestly, for me a lot of the time. Like, a lot of what puts me off of the idea of MMOs or multiplayer games in general is other people. especially like unforced by me interactions with other people. Interactions with other people when I just want to be chilling, doing my own thing. This is why I don't play Sea of Thieves anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like glowy on some of these.
Bowie.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the gallery mural walls on the second level have like the insets glow a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I would consider playing it again on safer seas with people, Sea of Thieves. But it's also like safer seas. They're like, here's the single player mode that you've been asking for since forever. Also, you earn stuff like 5 times as slow because fuck you is why. They didn't actually say the last part, but they might as well have.
No, I wouldn't have assumed they said the last part.
These people really needed a better idea of how to make guardrails work.
Yeah?
I'm worried I'm gonna step back and fall off.
Luckily, there's no fall damage.
I mean, my character would be dead many times over if there was.
Yep. No fall damage except pride.
Bless you.
That was a cough, but thank you.
I'm worried that there's gonna be a little lit thing on the inside of this that I won't be able to get.
Uh-huh. We've got some murals inside. Oh, did the mural ding and I didn't realize?
I find that sometimes. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that dinged. I just pushed sideways and I managed to walk up and nearly over this railing.
See. So we are. I know we did have a wobble time and break, but we are over 3 hours into stream.
Yeah, and we're just about coming up on 50% through. I don't think we're going to be done with this today.
No, I don't think so. It's dissatisfying to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was waiting for that, King Carl.
I was also waiting for it. But I didn't wanna say it in case I made Kingo shy about saying it.
I often try getting good. I do it. Doesn't always work. Get good! Oh! Well, I'm saying if I'm not good at, I'm not getting good right now. King Girl is what I mean. Also, I'm not good at every game I play.
I'm not sure I could name a game that you're not good at, apart from like maybe this where there isn't really being good at it exactly. You're faster than me at it.
Okay. But the thing is, like, you say you can't name a game. I also haven't played every type of game. Like,
That's true.
you know, I'm sure there are games out there that I'm categorically bad at.
We haven't introduced you to Civ.
No, you haven't introduced me to Civ. So I guess the question is, when do we call it?
I mean, I probably don't really want to go on more than like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because I was noticing in the break, like I'm not done, but I'm definitely moving in the direction of being done.
Okay. That is fair. Because I don't really want to, like, call it at 50% because we're at 50%, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's taken us this long to do 50%. It would be nice to not take this long the next time, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You should come look at these murals, though, at some point.
Oh, I will wander down in a sec. And by wander, I mean yum. Oh, wow! The bottom floor's looking so good! Okay, so what have we got? We've got 2 people in Powerwash masks.
Mm-hmm.
outside a temple. We have cleaned this temple. This is where the monks lived, I think.
I think so.
I don't recognize any of these buildings. And then there was a boat. We have cleaned a boat, but it didn't look exactly like that.
No. Kirsten is here. Becca's atrocious at combination rhythm RTS games. Maybe. So I have played some Elden Ring, and I guess I'm fine at it, but it's just not gelled with me. I think I would need like more. I would need to research like what to put levels and things into before I really got back into trying to play Elden Ring. But Elden Ring was my first like FromSoft game. But no, I've not played any Dark Souls. Elden Ring's not the same as Dark Souls. Okay, fair. Walking in my car so I can't hear stream, but free. Alright, well, I guess we go to 4 maybe. See how we are at 3.5.
Sounds good to me. Hopefully by 4 we might be hitting 60% at least.
Hopefully. But yeah, I should probably give a Dark Souls a try at some point. Oh, I should probably do a post on the Discord today about Tipathon since it's a week away now. It's a week away now! Oh god.
Uh-huh.
You're timing your walk. What do you mean you're... I don't know that I understand.
I'm assuming she kept track of when she set off.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, that makes total sense. That's how you read those words. Yeah. The tipathon. I'm doing a tipathon. It's like a subathon, but I'd rather people tip. Do I have a big enough community to do one? Probably not. Do I care? No. Tipperhon.
I tried. Oh, Pat.
Pretty. Sometimes you're all so naughty.
Well, we never face any consequences for it.
How am I supposed to give you consequences other than timing people out or banning them? Like, that just feels like work. Also, I don't really care. And you too can get the most silly animal doodles if you tip a certain amount. Not drawn by me, drawn by Kirsten. That's why Kirsten's saying it. I can't draw.
I mean, I think it would feel very genuine if you did it not being able to draw.
Also, in my case, even more effort to time out or ban me. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare doing this ceiling. You need to use the extra long extension, and it's just
I am not looking
very
forward
far
to
away.
Are you inside, or like, are you upstairs, or?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
upstairs.
okay, I thought you were doing my ceiling. I was like, oh, thanks.
I mean, I can come down and do your ceilings if you like.
No, I don't mind. It's just I'm not looking forward to them. You'd think, you know, I'd be happy to do ceilings since it's just like floor but up, but like.
Oh, that's so much more annoying than doing the floors.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, thank God.
It's probably also just, like, controlling your cursor when you're looking up is a lot more annoying than when you're looking laterally, because when you turn your cursor, you don't move to the side. You twiddle on the spot.
Yeah. You 19 minutes to get to your car.
Wow.
That is unreasonably far away.
This better be the most generous thing in all of Buckingham.
In all of Buckingham. See you later, Kier. Have a good drive.
Ciao.
You know, the rear wall is not the same as the way the entrance wall was, with being partly outside.
Handy. Or tentacly, I guess.
Well, no, because I didn't go to the tentacles. If I could get all the walls done on the bottom floor, I'd be happy. If I can't, it's fine, obviously. But...
I mean, we're definitely going to hit 60% in time.
oh, we're definitely going to hit 60%, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to get the ceiling done in 40 minutes, which is crazy to say.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I just, like, it's taken a while to do a quarter. I don't know exactly how long, it's taken a while. And I'm worried that I'm not sort of, like, I'm worried I'm gonna have left enough little bits, especially on these awkward sloped surfaces. I'll have to go back and hunt them all down.
You're worried you've not been pedantic enough.
It's just, it's a lot harder to be pedantic at this distance.
Yeah.
because the washer doesn't like fully get things when you move over it. You have to move incredibly slowly to get as many things as possible.
Mm-hmm. Use the red one. Not the red one, the triple red one. See what happens.
Oh,
Although that might be a bad idea. That might be a bad idea. Don't take my advice.
I mean, the biddies it's leaving behind are more easy to see, but there's also a lot more of them.
Right, I see.
It continues to be evil.
I'm going to attempt to use it for the walls. And it is leaving, but I don't know if it's enough to be. Oh, okay. You just gotta, for the vertical bits, you kind of just gotta find the right distance, like I already said.
Alright, we've hit 60%. Calvin Miller says, Cal here, there's no chance of getting near the volcano's rim, but I've spotted something weird. I'm going for a closer look. Cal, you're a madman and you're going to die.
He's gonna die, yeah. I don't feel like this is the kind of game where they'd kill people, but still.
Yeah. Calvin says, it's an abandoned mobile mining drill, and it's broken into the magma chamber itself.
Uh-huh.
The operation likely destabilized the whole place. What has the mayor done? Well, that explains why he knew to get out of town super quick.
Mm-hmm.
But also, the thing about magma is it's up until such times an eruption happens, it's generally under intense pressures, like huge pressures. That's how it goes boom when it does eventually go boom. It's just all the pressure that it's under. So if you break into the chamber, what should actually happen is it goes boom out of the hole that you've just made into it.
Yep.
And there's been, over the years, various sort of proposals when there are volcanoes in, like, high-risk areas that are being active. There's been proposals of, well, what if we did deliberately, like, mine into them to let them off on purpose in a controlled fashion?
Mm-hmm.
And to my knowledge, no one's ever tried it, because it carries with it its own set of horrendous dangers. I would guess if anybody had tried it, it would probably be in somewhere like Iceland, where they have relatively gentle eruptions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as I know, nobody ever has.
I might be a triple prong? That's the wrong word. Triple prong convert.
Shocking.
It's speedy now. I'm standing at the right distance and it's not really leaving bits at all.
What is the right distance?
That's a good question. I don't really know. You just kind of gotta find it. Like,
I see.
well, if you come down and look at me, you can see. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, not really leaving any bits at all.
I'm pressing tab and I'm seeing loads of bits.
Oh, well, from far away I can't see any bits, but it's like still working.
I see.
Like it's there. I'm not like it's not leaving enough bits for it to be a problem. But also,
Wow.
like if they're tiny, I think I could go just like do a quick once over with the yellow and it would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And this is extremely quick. I love how I was like, come down to see the distance, and you're like, I can see loads of bits left behind. Look at your shoddy work.
It didn't mean it to be that way.
Like, see there, I digged with the frame and the mural.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to go back over it. I know you didn't mean it that way, and I'm not actually taking it that way. I just thought it was really funny. Like, this is the correct distance. Okay, but look at your dirt.
I mean, like I said, it's not like I'm not leaving bits on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm annoyed that this gallery ceiling centerpiece bit isn't broken up.
Uh-huh.
Like, I wish the window, or not the windows, but the glass bits were separate.
Yeah.
Ding.
Ding.
There's like little orange dots that I can see flashing in the ceiling, but I can't seem to get, no matter how much I spray them.
Oh no.
In like one of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I got them? Okay, I think I did get them eventually. I resorted to the triple nozzle.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think things have, like, progress has sped up since I've been using the triple nozzle.
I'm annoyed because I think I found the distance.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not. It's awkward, I guess, on the ceiling because like each bit is a different distance away from you.
Yeah.
It is a lot faster.
When you get it right, it's a lot faster, yeah. Fine, it just means we'll have time for other things next time we're power washing when we finish this off. And it won't just be this one. 2 streams of the same map. Like, of just the same map, at least. We'll...
Uh-huh. No, I fell!
No.
Oh, I can see the other murals now, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's us with our power wash stick.
Hmm.
Us in the public loos. The Helter Skelter, the Ferris wheel, and the Fortune Teller's caravan. There's us with the plane. I love it. So I keep seeing this gnome on the floor here, and thinking like, oh god, there's been a casualty.
Okay, we're getting there.
Uh-huh.
69%.
Well, maybe we should stop here.
Maybe. I don't want to get this ceiling done if I can, though, which I don't think
I'd love to get this ceiling done. That would be amazing.
There are multiple ceiling parts in here. I'm on atrium outer ceiling. There's an atrium inner ceiling.
Yeah, so I had gallery ceiling outer, gallery ceiling wall, gallery ceiling inner, and then gallery ceiling centerpiece. And I've got some of the inner and some of the centerpiece left. Because they're like awkward to reach, so I've been doing them a quarter at a time, but together.
Right.
The best spot I have to do them is by standing on the railings.
Yeah. You know, I would like to get the outer ceiling done, but I don't know if
Oh my god, it was a really generous ding.
Yay!
That's so nice. Oh, I'm so glad.
A bit that I feel shouldn't be part of the outer ceiling is part of the outer ceiling.
We're up to 3 stars as well.
We're getting there.
Do you see the stars for this job? Because obviously you don't get the stars.
I assume since there's 5 stars, we get a star every 20.
That would make sense. I haven't actually checked. Yay, another quite generous thing.
Woo!
Do you want some help with your ceiling outer? Oh, there's quite a lot of it.
Are you finished your ceiling?
I've finished the ceilings up top. Like, there's lots more up top to do. But
Nice.
seeing as you wanted to get this done, I was like...
Well, my
I
ceiling
kinda-
outer is weird because, right, like, so, see the white bit? That's ceiling outer. But then the, like,
Yep.
purpley blue bit is also ceiling outer, which doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's annoying, yeah.
I feel like that should be aligned, but it's not.
I agree. You've done quite a lot of it, like, by proportion, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happier with the 3-pronged thing now. But also, it's the noise of it is slightly different to the noise of all the other ones, right? and it is making me need to like pop my ears.
Oh, good. Being someone who regularly has that kind of like ear pressure problem.
I don't normally have this kind of ear pressure problem unless I'm on planes.
Weirdly, because I'm like always like manually adjusting the pressure of my ear anyway, I actually don't have much of a problem with planes.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm just doing what you would be doing to stop that problem anyway, all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I guess I have as much of a problem with the planes as anyone else, but like I have that problem day to day, so I don't notice.
Yeah.
I don't notice any increase in problem from going on the plane, perhaps.
Oh, I'm going on so many planes soon.
Uh-huh. Actually, my headphones are kind of bad for it as well, actually, that whole pressure thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, sometimes I'll sit down for a stream, I'll just spend, like, 10 minutes, like, sniffing and swallowing to try and, like, set the pressure in my ears right.
I just, like, I hold my nose. And then, like, push. I don't know how else to explain
that's
it.
awful. That's the most painful experience imaginable.
Oh, that doesn't, no pain for me. It just adjusts my ears.
I have had to do it on occasion. Normally I have like the opposite pressure problem. I have too much pressure in my ears.
Mm-hmm. You miss minimizing Spyro every time you get an achievement. What?
Oh, that's
really
horrendous.
Annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting 4 flights in the span of 2 weeks soon. So. Yay, ears. At least they're all short, relatively short flights.
So you're gonna say at least they're all relatively short about the ears for a second?
No,
at least they're all
flight.
relatively small ears.
No, the flight.
No elves or Vulcans here, thank goodness.
Like, 2 of them are to and from Amsterdam, and 2 of them are to and from Glasgow. So, like, Glasgow's less than an hour of a flight. Oh, I forgot that there was rear entrance sealing. Oh, that annoys me that I did this first.
You didn't give enough attention to the entrance before you went in.
I didn't give enough attention to the rear. Don't you use Shrek at me. It's rad no. I think I'm getting it for not giving enough attention to the rear.
We're so close. We're so close to that ding. Hey! We did it!
Okay, so there's atrium inner ceiling and there is central opening in there. I like, it's 10 minutes to think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Should we call it?
I want to get this rear entrance done if that's okay. I think I can get it done.
Oh, okay.
Quick.
Yeah.
We're also very close to 80, so it would be 80 would be a nice finishing number, I think.
That's true.
If we could get it.
I don't know if this will push us to 80 though.
No, but the more the ceiling, right? The inner ceiling. We've got 10 minutes left, you know what I mean? If that's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just searching for a nice milestone. I didn't want to start this and then not finish it in the 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
If you think we'll finish it in the 10 minutes, then all is good. Big ding.
Like, if the ceiling and the central opening doesn't take us to 80, that's fine, but like... But at least get these done. And that's everything on this floor done.
Uh-huh. I keep seeing the spots on the floor and thinking, oh look, that's a thing that Shaka has missed. But like, no, you've dinged the floor.
Ding the floor.
The floor is done. It's just an annoying texture.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, you're aiming for the rim as well, okay.
I'm just getting the thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we did it.
Thank God, the inside looks lovely. I haven't like had a good look around here. I like the statue and the podium thing. It looks like it almost is supposed to be a fountain.
Yeah.
Well, not a fountain, but like a pool.
Yeah, because the steps down into it.
Well, it looks wonderful.
Just like
As
your
does
face.
chat. I adore the turquoise as well.
Sorry, I've just continued.
I know, it's fine.
I realize I'm a problem.
I think you're a problem. You might have a problem, but I don't think you are a problem.
Oh, that whole thing's just one thing. Okay, right, let's do the power pets. Then we can be done.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I'm
I'll
so
hold you to
sorry.
that. Don't be at all. The people at home are still watching. I mean, I haven't checked, but I assume they are. Ergo, you're doing nothing wrong.
Okay. I'm not sure that's how it works, but okay. What have I done wrong, Dragula? Please list all my wrongdoings.
There was that quote from the start of the stream about your crimes.
Yeah, but you don't even remember what that was about.
No, it's true, I don't.
Existence! Oh, wow! Oh, wow.
Wow, that is pretty harsh. That's pretty rough.
It's okay, me and Dracula are basically siblings, so...
Alright, we have dinged.
Always what? Don't knock me off! I was gonna read out the always watching like Roz from Monsters Inc. talking about Wazowski, and then you're gonna make me tumble to my death?
I don't even know what that is, I'll be honest. Not your death, I know what that is.
Monsters Inc.
I don't know what
the movie.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I've played the GBA game.
So...
And I read the interactive book with sounds.
Okay, so let's add that to the list.
Oh, must we?
Okay, if you don't want to.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, no, if you don't want to watch it, you don't want to watch it. That's fine. I think it's a good movie, but it's fine. Okay, well, we're done. So.
Uh-huh. Let's go and have a look out at the volcano. It's on this side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nice perching point from the top of the pyramid. You should come join me.
Okay.
Come sit.
I'm coming. I don't know where you are. I'm coming. Yeah, the 79% does hurt. It does.
We can dangle our leggies off, and we'll have more than 20% to come back to. You want to get that 1%?
Yeah, but I don't think this reaches.
No, I don't think it does. Oh no!
Look, I thought the power pets might get us to 80%, but they didn't, okay?
I guess actually, I'll be able to see if we tick over to 4 stars when we hit 80% exactly.
Yeah, because we'll forget about that next week.
That's true, we will.
Give me my 1%!
You sound like Bernie Sanders. Hey, okay, we did tick over to 4 stars.
Okay, right, let's not look at that mess that's down there.
Our final message is from Calvin Miller. He says, "There are traces of an odd luminous ore everywhere. I've never seen anything like it." I guess that's kind of like the stuff that grounded the spaceship, right?
Sure.
Hang on, there's something else up here. Look out, an aircraft just shot straight out of the volcano and is heading your way. Interesting.
I did it.
Can we see the aircraft coming out of the volcano?
Look where I am.
Yay, woo!
That took a lot of jumping.
It does. No, there is no volcano. There is no aircraft obviously coming our way.
No, I imagine it'll probably come at the end. Maybe.
But the end's gonna be ages. Like, even if we were continuing to do the map, the end would be ages away because it's such a big map.
Well, we've going with 20% left, and we're going speedier now. We're speedy boys now.
It's going speedier now. It's true. You've worked out your kinks with the triple nozzle of doom.
Right.
And I think the ceilings will be the worst bit.
Yeah.
Because like they're awkwardly far away.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get much closer to them. Shall we go find someone to raid?
Yes, let's do that.
Twitch. Tell me your secrets. Who be live? Who we know and like? Fionn be live doing some Portal 2.
My gift sub to Lamadia has expired.
Oh no.
You're gonna raid the fridge in a minute.
Oh.
Well, you're not gonna go raid Fionn then.
Yeah, no, I guess we're not gonna go raid Fionn. Hi Fionn. Hi raiders. Yo, get a raid. Well, welcome in. I guess I'll tab back into Powerwash. I was literally just opening up your stream to see if we should go raid you. Oh my goodness, welcome on in, Derp. Welcome back in, Trance Rights. Hi, Tomor. Hi, Tasmaniac. It's lovely to see you. Counter raiding. The most effective raid is a counter raid, it's true.
Dragway, you say that's awkward, right? The other night, I went to go raid someone, and I had their stream open, and then they were like, oh, who should we raid? Oh, we haven't raided Shaq in a while, and then they opened up my stream, and I could hear myself on their stream, and we were talking to each other out loud through streams. So then we had to decide who else to raid, and like there's a delay, so I was like typing in chat being like, don't raid me, please don't raid me. So yeah, that was a thing.
Uh-huh.
That was a thing. Um. Right. Let me find someone else then.
Oh my goodness, we have new first-time chatters. Also, I can't really speak very much because I'm in the middle of gooping my hands. I'm using my one free little finger
Oh my
to
god.
push
Hello,
down.
everybody. I have a suggestion of someone that will be. It might be overwhelmed by the amount of people that we now have.
Uh-huh. Who might that be?
It's Sammy Louise 94.
Oh, what are they streaming?
Saints Row 2.
Okay.
I know nothing about Saints Row, but I like Sammy, so I maybe.
No, Saints Row is like parody GTA. So
Uh-huh.
it kind of has all of the same problematic bits of GTA, but turned up to 11, and they're trying to do sort of satire parody of them.
I see.
Like some bits hit really well. Like I mostly know Saints Row 3 and 4 because I've seen Let's Plays of them. Um.
It's not Discord. It's not Discord. It's definitely not Discord because someone else mentioned that some of Dizzy's music has occasionally been like this. It's not Discord.
Yeah, there's some sort of audio problem on my end that I have been unable to track down and fix. For which I do apologize.
Saints Row 2 is before it truly went off the rails. Your audio in general does that sometimes. See. Saints Row 3 is basically funny GTA after that to kind of go off the rails. I see. Right. Well, would you mind rating Sammy, or would you want to?
Not at all. We can go and say hi. I don't have anyone better on my list to suggest anyway. So sure, you might have to put it in chat though.
Yeah, that's fine. That's if I can actually spell.
And yes, if you want, you can go and use some of Shaka's raid commands. We don't really have raid commands here. We just run.
Artie has posted name.
A lot. Sammy Louise 94. Thank you so much. All right, well, I will get on that raid, and I will see you over there, I suppose.
Yes.
Thank you so much for streaming.
Thank you for streaming, and I will see you soon.
Ciao.
Bye bye. Okay. I have words to say. There might be a stream later. There might be Spiral later. We will see. There will be Magic tomorrow. We will be looking at more Commander decks tomorrow. We will get through the rest of the Commander decks, and I will fangirl over Final Fantasy X. And I am full of hormones and emotions, so like maybe I'll cry over cardboard. Like, look at these silly cards. Oh my god, emotion. So yeah. No what? No crying? I can't help it. I'm a mess. I'm a big mess. Oh god, I'm getting so many silly quotes today. Oh my god, the raid's running out. Bye.